Book 220. Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels, and today I'm going to tell you guys about the true history of the building of Stonehenge. That's right, the true history of the building of Stonehenge. But what is Matthew Daniels talking about? A long time ago, a monument consisting of extremely large stones was erected in a circular fashion in what we call today Salisbury Plain in Wiltshire, England. This monument has come to be known as Stonehenge, and there have been countless theories posed about how and why this great monument was constructed. Many of these theories have contradicted one another in varying points, and in fact, the tales told do not even agree on the date in which these stones were placed in their current location. Some have said that Stonehenge is a calendar. Some have said it is an astronomical artifact used to track the stars. Some have said it was erected by aliens. And some have said that it was built by a race of giants for unknown reasons. Each of these theories has a kernel of truth within them, but the full story has not been made known to the general public. However, one of my ancestors, no less, knew a man who did indeed know the true history of Stonehenge. The man my ancestor knew was named Geoffrey of Monmouth, and he recorded the true history for us in his work known as The History of the Kings of Britain. I learned from my study of the ancient records that the stones which Stonehenge is made up of originated on the continent of Africa. Long ago, when giants still freely and openly roamed the earth, they traveled to the abandoned mines of the men who lived side by side with the gods. The giants went to get these stones because of their special healing properties. They then took these healing stones to the land we call Ireland, and they erected them in the exact same format as they now stand in England. They used these stones to heal themselves for thousands of years. Later in history, in the land of Britain, a man named Hengist invaded England and waged war on the population. In a particularly devious act, Hengist invited the Britons and Saxons to meet him and talk about a peace agreement, and when they came to him unarmed, he betrayed them. It is said that Hengist and his men slit the throats of 480 men of rank that day. Because of the wickedness of Hengist and a man named Vortigern, a man named Aurelius Ambrosius waged war on the two of them for the murder of his brother, a man named Constans, for the slaughter of the 480 men. Once Aurelius killed Vortigern and Hengist, he then became the new king of Britain. After becoming king, he traveled to Salisbury with the well-known wizard Merlin to view the site where the 480 men of rank were buried. Upon visiting the site, King Aurelius was overcome with grief, and he asked himself how he could ensure that the gravesite would be remembered for all time. The wizard Merlin then told him that he could honor the site for all time by removing the stones in Ireland and then placing them in their exact same positions over the graves of the 480 men. King Aurelius thought this to be a good idea, and so Merlin worked his craft, and through means of magic, he moved the large stones from their original location and he placed them in the exact positions as they stood in Ireland. And until this very day, the stones stand in England over the gravesite of the 480 men who were betrayed and killed for their fatherland, Britain. And so, the morning motivation of today is the true history of the building of Stonehenge. Sometimes we must look to the past in order to find solutions to our problems in the present. And we must repurpose things used by our ancestors to make those things work for us. Today, if you are seeking to do a thing meaningful, but you cannot figure out how to get it done, consult the records of your past, and it is there that I am sure you will find an answer. You are a survivor and a conqueror, and you will accomplish every one of your goals and ambitions. And as you do, always strive to do that which is good. And remember, you are awesome, you are amazing, you are wonderful, and you are great. And you are going to change the world. I just hope I'm still alive to see it, family. I'm out. Good morning.